Good morning, happy Monday. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nani. As you saw in the title of this week's video, I'm going to be documenting how many pages I can read in the morning time before actually going to work. The reason I wanted to make this video is because I do have a 9 to 5. So I go into work at 9, but my wake up time is actually 6 a.m. So I have about 3 hours before I go into work. Out of those 3 hours, I'm able to get at least 1.5 to 2 sometimes to actually read. I usually take from 6 a.m. to like 7:30, 7:45, get myself ready, and then again make some breakfast for everyone before I actually have to log into work. I love being able to work from home because I'm able to really enjoy some reading time in the morning, so I really want to take advantage of that. And then I also want to challenge myself because there are times where I kind of procrastinate and I just leave everything for like, I'll just do it after work, I can do it after work. Life after work can get a little bit hectic, so I kind of just want to challenge myself and focus in and really use my mornings to read this week. So for the next 5 days, I want to document how many pages I actually can get read when I use that time to intentionally read. I also wrote down about 3 goals for this challenge because I'm the type of person that likes to look forward to something in order to motivate myself. So my first goal is for my focus to be mainly reading and try to not have any outside distractions or doing something else. Because sometimes in the mornings I also edit or I just watch a TV show to kind of relax and just kind of enjoy my coffee before going into work and have that moment of quiet. But for this week, I want to take all of that out and just really read. Another goal that I have is to read approximately like about 50 pages every morning. And then for my last goal, this one would really work if I'm able to read the approximately 50 pages. So that last goal would be reading at least 1 full book. Anyways, with that said, I actually started this morning and I was between 2 books. I was between Butcher and Blackbird and Savage Lover. This one, if you've seen my 24-hour reading vlog, what a time. But I haven't been able to finish it, so I really want to get this done in the next few days. So usually I'm reading this one at nighttime before I go to bed. So this morning I actually picked up Savage Lover by Sophie Lark, and this is part of the Brutal Birthright series. I actually read Brutal Prince a few months ago, and then a few days ago I finished Stolen Heir. I have a whole reading vlog with that, with my thoughts on it, so feel free to check that one out as well if you want to. I enjoyed Stolen Heir, but it wasn't the end-all be-all for me. I actually still like the first book, and this one actually wasn't in my TBR for this month, but I just started kind of reading it and what it was about and piqued my interest, so I decided to pick it up. I was actually able to read. I started it last night. A little bookmark. Like a little Peter Pan. This morning I started on page 40 and I finished at page 62. So that's about 22 pages, so not that much, but that's okay. I'm trying to not put pressure on myself and really enjoy this journey also. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Yesterday was quite the hectic day between work and having some people over because they were working on some things with RAC. It was just a lot going on, so I just decided to not film anything at all yesterday, but I did read. Let me give a quick update about that. Yesterday, I was able to read a little bit more of Savage Lover by Sophie Lark. I actually read quite a bit. I even think I might have met my goal. So for yesterday, I read from page 78 all the way to page 126, which is about 48 pages. So almost reached my 50-page goal. I will say this book is a little bit lackluster for me, I think. I don't know what it is, but I was telling my husband yesterday, I think the romance, it's not romancing. I don't know if that's even a word, but I don't know. I feel like I need more. I feel like I'm reading Nero's story and Camille's story, but like separate, and like I feel like I'm not reading one cohesive story or like their love story. Hopefully it gets a little bit better. It's definitely a slow burn because I'm currently on page 172 and they did get intimate, but the cake has not been put in the oven, if you know what I mean. I'm kind of torn with this one. So far, I think it's looking more of like a 3.5 because I still do prefer the first one in this series still. And then, so that was yesterday's update. This morning, I also read more of Savage Lover. I read from page 156 to 172. And then I feel like I needed a break from that one. So I decided to pick up Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. And I don't know why, but this one gives me the feeling that it's going to be quite the journey. So I'm actually really excited that I picked this one up this morning. And for this one, I actually read 18 pages. Really excited that I started dipping my toes into this one. So I have to finish getting ready for work, make some breakfast, put my baby down for her nap, and go to work. So I'll see you when I see you. Good morning, happy Thursday. Let me move this. Take two. Good morning, happy Thursday. This morning I had a fantastic reading time and I kept reading Archer's Voice. This book, I think it's what I've been needing all this time, and I am so happy that I picked it up when I did because I'm really enjoying it. I was even telling my husband a few minutes ago when I was getting ready, it's looking like it might be a 5-star read, and I'm literally only 83 pages in, so that says a lot. We'll see how the story unfolds and how it keeps going and all that, but so far I am loving this book. I will have a reading vlog. I think it's going to be after this video. I'm going to be reading some popular romance book, and this is one of them, so don't forget to subscribe if you want to be notified when that goes up. Definitely look forward to that one. Anyways, going to these stats, I was able to read from page 18 all the way to page 83, and that was a whopping 65 pages. So again, super excited that I was able to surpass my goal of 50 pages today, and especially because tomorrow is gonna be a little bit funky because my baby has a doctor's appointment in the morning time, so I'm probably gonna have to read on our drive over there. I think it's like a 20-minute drive, so at least it gives me some time, and the appointment's not till like 8, so if I do wake up at 6 a.m. like I have been all this week, I should have enough time to at least read for like an hour before I have to get ready to leave for the appointment. So anyways, I don't know why I was rambling about that, but again, super excited that I was able to read this one today. I'm still reading Stolen Air, but I'm reading it at night because I don't know, this one's just making me feel so good, and it's making my mornings a little bit better. Like today I woke up and I was like contemplating, should I keep reading Stolen Air so I can finish it, or should I just keep reading Archer's Voice? And I'm such a mood reader, and I'm still kind of learning on when to read which book, because right now I'm in the middle of like 3 books, and I also don't want to like start books and just leave them halfway or almost done but not finish them. So I'm trying to find that balance. If you have any tips, let me know. All in all, I'm super happy about this one. I can't wait for next week's video because I'm gonna have so many thoughts. It's going to be a spoiler free, but loving this. Now I'm gonna go and make some breakfast, go to work, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey everyone, happy Friday. This morning was my last day of like intentionally reading in the morning. Let's talk about real quick about this morning. So this morning I was able to read a little bit more of Archer's Voice and continuing to love it. I underlined some quotes because I'm just loving this book. This morning I was able to read from page 83 all the way to page 112. Didn't read that much, but I did have some things to do this morning before going into work, so I'm still glad that I was able to read almost 30 pages. So let's do a quick recap. Let's talk about the goals. So I went into this with some goals in mind because I always like having something I can look forward to or working towards something. So the main 3 goals that I did for this challenge were, my main focus was reading. Every single morning I would wake up, either me or my husband will make the coffees for us, and then I would just sit down and read. I loved this week's morning because I typically don't just sit down and read. Sometimes I'm editing a video, or I'm just sleeping a little bit, or I'm watching TV with my husband a little bit. So it was really nice to just enjoy my coffee with a good book. The other goal was to finish at least 1 full book. And I was going between Savage Lover and Archer's Voice, and I haven't finished either. But with Savage Lover, I am almost done. Like, that's all I have left. I'm gonna say, even though I didn't achieve that goal particularly, I'm still proud that I'm almost done with one of the 2 books that I was reading for this week, so I'll give myself a pat on the back for that one. And then my last goal was to at least read 50 pages every single morning, because 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, I should at least read 50 pages if I'm not distracted. So for this one, on Monday I read 22 pages, Tuesday 48, Wednesday 34, Thursday 65, and Friday 29. I technically only hit the 50 page or more mark for 1 day. I'm still proud of the amount that I was able to read because, again, I either don't read at all and leave it all for like the night time, and I end up reading like 2 pages or maybe like 10 because I'm just falling asleep. So the fact that I was able to almost finish 1 book by reading only like an hour and a half every morning for 5 days, I'm really proud of that. It's not easy sometimes, and I get distracted, or I'm like too sleepy to even focus, and I have to reread the same sentence like 10 times. I'm really happy with how this challenge went, and I'm proud of myself for sticking with it and intentionally picking up a book and reading every single morning before going into work. I definitely encourage you if you want to partake on this challenge. I mean, it's something very simple. So in total, the amount of pages that I read for this challenge was 198, only 2 pages short of hitting that 200 mark. Also, leave me some recommendations of videos or types of videos that you like to watch. Definitely don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you liked it. I feel like that's kind of redundant, but just go with it. If you made it this far in the video, leave me a comment with maybe a bow emoji, like the pink bow emoji. That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you'll have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one.
You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need a killer dragon for